It's not time to go home yet. Just stay with me for a moment. I never thought I'd find what I was looking for, but this feeling can't afford to leave. Came here with a 20 in my pocket. Didn't want to stay too long, I knew that I would drop it. Check myself out in the reflection of a liquor bottle. Saw a real sad girl, a big pill to swallow, yeah. But when you took my hand, walked me over to the dance floor, I put on a smile, never knew I had before. You said it's not time to go home yet, yeah. Just stay with me for a moment. Don't turn around, it's only the two of us. Just stay with me for a moment. Moment. I know I'm bound to ruin it, so just stay here. Just a moment. As long as this place is open, I'll keep you close. And we'll hold on to this moment. You hold me, feels like forever. Are you here to find forever? I will never know, cause I'm scared to take you home. Will you hit me on my phone? But I guess I'll never know. They turn the volume up when we're talking. The music playing louder, not planning on stopping. It's getting pretty late, I don't even know your name, but I'm living in the moment, I want you to stay. Ooh, it's in a real bad vibe. Came in with my head down, anxiety high. Just about to leave, was about to leave. I'm so happy you noticed me. But when you took my hand, walked me over to the dance floor, I put on a smile, never knew I had before. You said it's not time to go home yet. Just stay with me for a moment. Don't turn around, it's only the two of us. Just stay with me for a moment. I know I'm bound to ruin it, so just stay here. Just stay with me for a moment. Please make a move, cause I don't have the courage. Don't wanna be wondering what could have been in the morning. Said it's not time to go home yet. Just stay with me for a moment. It's not time to go home yet. Go home yet.
Hey! Hello and welcome to Record Label Boss with your boy Avio. And I hope you had a great week while I was gone. But I was kind of like busy and I had to do a lot of stuff. But I'm going to tell you all about that today. I want to say hello to everybody on Reddit because I am on distance socializing with a new username. That's the username Record Label Boss. I changed a little bit there because I figured, we were previously using Count Zero Records, the account on Reddit, for everything that we were broadcasting. But I figured if you were a fan of the show, you want to follow that show, you want to know when that show comes on or that guy comes on. So our new Reddit name, or my new Reddit name for this show, is Record Label Boss. My name is Avio. Welcome to that show that is on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where we review music from independent people all around the world every day, almost every day. 30,000 people every year send us their stuff, and we listen to all of it here on the show with you together. And of course, we talk about the music industry and everything else. I want to welcome everybody who's on Reddit for the first time on the new username. I want to say hello to Ivy Guitar, to Lada Pitchy, to Harry, to Yomim, and to everybody who's on the various channels checking us out. As always, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Today, I'm going to look into our Discord server's demo submission room. There's a bunch of music that young artists have posted for us there to review, and we're going to do that today. I'm going to switch to review mode because also I have a little friend here. He's sitting over there, but you can't see him, so I put up a webcam, but he's currently facing away from me, so you can only see the back of his ass. And, maybe he'll turn around during the show. We'll see. I also got Groover up here because we do have about 10 to 20, about 10 songs I think on Groover that are about to expire. So I'm going to go check out our stuff on Groover as well. If you have never seen me do anything of this, yeah, you're welcome to ask any questions about it. Essentially, what happens is that there is a whole bunch of channels that we get new music every single day, and then we listen to it. So if you want to join us on the Discord server, that's discord.gg/CZR, or if you want to know anything about the links, just go to recordlabelboss.com, and there's the links for everything else. Hey, Scotty, how you doing? Alrighty. I've been gone for a week, and a lot of stuff was left on all kinds of services. So today I'm just gonna go through as much stuff as I can somehow, and then we'll take it from there. I'm also gonna tell you a little bit about my business trip, about the people I met, and about what is going on with the Count Zero Records label and our new projects that we're gonna have. Facebook user, hey, love hearing new music. That is great. By the way, Facebook has introduced this new feature to where we can't see who it is anymore. And it now just says Facebook user, which is very stupid. So, bear with me. Hey, Avio, do you mind if I send a song right now? No, I don't. Just put it in the demo submission room if you can. We increased the requirements for demo submissions just a little bit because we had we had a lot of people spam our rooms, like come into the server, like send like 2 or 3 songs and then leave the server. And I want to help people that are musicians in getting better, and I don't necessarily want to be somebody's trash dump. If you're interested in hearing the opinion of me or other musicians on our label about your music and get some assist there, that's wonderful. That's fine. That's all free. But we generally don't want to be the trash can for somebody's spam. So if you're a young artist and you want us to hear your music, totally fine. We'll do it. We'll give you feedback. But if you're just looking to spam on our server, can I send it here? No, Harry, you cannot send it in the live room. I mean, you can send it in one of the 2 rooms, the promote your own music room or the demo submission room. All right, but first I'm going to go to, I listened a little bit to this song first. To Biggie Six, Oude Oude. And he says, bonjour, artistes sénégalais vivant en France. Je souhaite développer ma musique dans le monde entier. And when I heard this, I was a little bit reminded of Oude Oude. He's kind of like using the refrain from that song a little bit, and the catchphrase that a lot of people know. So it's I was about to exclude it as a cover, but it's actually not a cover. It just uses another song's very discernible elements. By the way, if you're on Reddit, you're totally welcome to upvote. What is it called? Gift, and say something on the stream, because my account there, the Record Label Boss, has no karma at all. So, by the way, shout out to 404 for helping me. So Lisa, I love you. See you later. Hey Brandon, how you doing? Oh, it's Lisa. Lisa Wood, another Lisa. We got many Lisas. How you doing, Lisa? Hope you're doing better health-wise. And Brandon is always doing good. And NTAB Tame says he sent 2 songs in the demo submission. And now I can see the name. That is so weird. I don't know. I think this is actually a pretty good song. it's a teensy bit of a ripoff here. Share it to my team. There you go. A link, a track, interview the artist, get in touch with the artist. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. I think it was pretty good. It reminded me a little bit of, some other song. Pretty cool track we liked, even though it reminds us a bit of that other song. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Send us an email to... How did I do this? With the send us an email to... I probably did this. And we can have a chat. That was pretty good, was it not? Ude added. Okay, next one is Benzio Music from Thailand. Wow, what the fuck? Man in the Moon.
Sun goes down and
Samina waka waka. Yeah. And it's its own style of Afro pop. That's why it reminds a lot of people that are Europeans or Americans of the same song, but this is actually a style which many tracks are made. And Waka Waka somewhat is in that style as well,
lights turn low. I come alive to bring your night sun glow, to keep you safe. I gonna cry.
Okay, turn that down a little bit. Horrible. That's better. Okay, from the slight hanging, the slight timing mistakes, the over quantized piano and other things, I can definitely tell this is somebody who's still working on professional, but is not too bad. I would give them a okay beginner thing. But this is typical what you hear, either over quantized to where everything is like buck, extremely on time. And I know I talk a lot about being on time, but but if you're always extremely on time and then all of a sudden you're not on time at all, because what happens a lot to people that are new is that they're kind of like their MIDI notes keep shifting and they don't realize it, and then they're like a 16th late or something, and they don't know how to use quantize, they don't know how to lock a beat grid and these things, and then things sound like that. Again, this bass here has a very long attack when you can hear the bass. So he's playing the sample on time, perfectly quantized, but the sample has an attack of, I would say, about 30 milliseconds. And in the perception of the human ear, ASDR curve, you hear the sample when it's at its initial peak. So the bass is about, I wouldn't say it's 30 milliseconds late. Maybe it's like 15 or 20, but it's too much. But it also tells you, that when people lock samples on the grid by the beginning of the sample and not by the big transient of the sample, then they don't have enough experience with gridding samples. Sidechain is a little too loose. Yeah, there's about, okay. Good. Album has been done for a bit. The problem is the gentleman that does my mastering passed away. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Brandon. So I'm attempting to get the master myself. I suppose I will. Hold on. So much typing. So, I suppose I'll just get the record to you soon, and maybe we can just make a slight adjustments. Yeah, can't quantize everything. Gotta have that humanistic quality. Yeah. What the problem is, there is a distinct difference between something being out of time and something having a humanistic swing. You know, you want things to be laid. You want to go like, you know, that is what a human musician would do. But you don't hammer out everything 20 milliseconds late. That just shows that you're incorrect in timing. So how can I say? There is a correct chaotic, and then there is a incorrect chaotic, something like that, you know, but you know what I mean. And Lottie says, great to hear the album's moving, so sorry to hear the sad news. Yeah, or ducking, can't wait what it's called when you're wanting to give that pumping effect. The pumping effect usually comes when people overdo it on the side chains, and then you can hear like... You can literally hear the volume suck down the entire track, because sidechaining should make space for the instrument that you're sidechaining out, and it should make space for the instrument you're sidechaining in. It shouldn't suck down the entire track. You should totally not sidechain like the kick, the kick. And sidechain your entire song for it, you know? That is what total noobs do. And of course, it makes the kick stand out more. But what you do is you sidechain the instruments that are in and around the same frequency as what you're sidechaining in. If none of that makes sense to you, then you should totally get on our Discord and have a talk with us. It's also going to be good. Thank you so much for Foxy for Take My Energy and for Getano for Wholesome. I really appreciate that. It's a new Reddit account, so we're going to see how we're going to do. I'm going to give this guy good feedback. It wasn't too bad, but, you know, there's still some latent issues here. And again, I'm sorry, Brandon, for the passing of your friend who's doing the mastering. But, you know, I don't know. We were so unfortunate. We still remember Dr. Scandy and Cole from Dr. Scandy, of course, from Dr. Scandy, and Cole from Cygnus, who passed away in the last 2 years. Not necessarily both from the same thing, but very unexpected and much too soon in the middle of their life, nevertheless, which I thought to be extremely weird. And both of them I had contact with just a week before they passed, I think, because with both of them we were going to do some interesting projects. Cole was always full of ideas. The man, he was like a fucking rabbit. He was like, I got this idea. Why don't we make a James Bond song? You know? And Skindy and I wanted to do, you know, first to produce some electronic music together, and then kind of like to work on a common set for a tour, electronic tour. You know? I don't know. It's sad. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna write feedback. I'm gonna say pretty cool track and some good things would work on timing and syncing. For example, the bass at the main transient rather than the start of the sample. All the best and cheers. If they don't know, I don't know. I always figure if they don't know, they'll find out later what I mean. All right, the next one is Matt from France. Matt. It's not Matt, it's Matt.
Wait for me, I'm not far behind. I know that I can change. Remembering all of those nights beneath the window frame. Don't know why we keep going round and round in the same place. Can't decide. Live my life on the ground or in outer space.
What's that? That's a bit weird. Yep, there you go. Chorus is a little bit weak. It's a bit uneven, but it's okay. Yeah, I like it. Let's continue to listen. Jim. The record label boss is like crooked. Crookie.
Take me to the ending of the story. I'll see you in the morning when I wake. Save me from the strongest of my bones, the fear of living on my own. I'm all alone. Don't know why.
I thought it was. I liked the somewhat weird chorus. I like the fact that there is a chorus. I know a lot of you know me, and I personally believe that there should be a chorus in every song. Doesn't matter if it's EDM, country, blues, pop, rock. I don't know. If you want to entertain people, if you want to sell music, if you want to be on shows, I think having a chorus is a great way to go. It's not bad. So this was actually not bad. Je suis Matt. Je suis un producteur français. Man, I'm so bad in French, Un label. Well, if you can make more tracks like that and possibly make them better, then it will be okay. I don't need anything. And there's a question from BOC. How would I know you reviewed some songs if I missed the show? You watch it on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Facebook, or any of the 5,000 services that we store this on, because on each of these services, there's actually a Record Label Boss channel or an account for Record Label Boss, and you can watch all of the past shows, and it's hundreds, on whatever service you prefer. I personally would go to YouTube. It's probably the easiest. And we have a Record Label Boss YouTube channel, and we have a Count Zero Records YouTube channel. You can watch them all there. You can also go to the Twitch, yeah, it's safe there, even on the Twitter. It's like, there's a lot of services. What about noise music? And Lottie knows that we did not review oh my fucking god, that we did not review BOC's song last time, so we'll do it today. Sacre bleu. Good mix. Snare sounds a bit thin, pretty good. Yeah, Brandon, it's like you're trying to find somebody who's got it somewhat. It's always really difficult to find somebody who's like got it all down. You'll like never find that, but but I'll go for somewhat great or okay, and yeah. Alrighty, let me check that out. Okay, Out of Space. Good. What are we gonna say here? Decent song and a nice grooving chorus. Send us an email to. Oh, I gotta switch the scene. That is always so. And we can have a chat. And we can have a cat. Alrighty. There you go. Yeah. I think we're now signing less people than before. But also the level to get in is like a lot higher. And I will tell you about my travel for the last 4 days to Croatia. After we are done with reviewing the music here on Groover. Because we are currently working on making a collaboration with a great production and songwriting team in Croatia. One of the top teams of the country. And we're also in very... He's looking at the camera. Oh my fucking God, this is so good. He's looking at the camera. We're also looking into signing one of the more well-known artists of that country. So, go us. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. All right. You did good, boy. You did good. Let's listen to... Whoa! Oi, 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 oi. Tail in face. Charles the Prince. Charles like the Prince, okay. I got a cat on my streaming table. Yeah, kitty cat. He likes to rub. Oh my God, yes, boy. I know you want to be petted. He's coming here to get petted, and you cannot see it. Oh my God, poor boy. And he loves the mouse. Do you love the mouse? Do you like to be petted? Okay. He's asking for pets. He needs to be pet. Okay, it's good. And he likes to rub himself on my equipment, which kind of like is annoying. Not the rubbing itself, but the fact that that he'll like push shit. He'll like change the sliders and stuff, and he'll like walk on the mixer upstairs. That makes me crazy if he goes to the audio studio. And I got a Soundcraft, big Soundcraft mixing console, and he likes to jump on it. And then he walks around on it like he owns the place, and he goes like click, click, click. There's a lot of buttons for mute groups and other stuff, and he'll click them, because they make funny sound. And they'll be like click, click, and he's like, yeah. You're a brat. That's right. Okay, you can now go. I need this hand to actually do the stream, okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we were gone for 4 days, and he's like all over everything now. Okay, boy. Oh man, that hair. Yuck. Come on, man. Go somewhere else. Yes. And he's watching my hands. He's like, why are you not petting me? Why are you using your hands for something else other than the petting of the boy? Dead boy. I think I'm gonna pass on it. It's not totally the Unupi. It's not totally bad. I'm just not sure about the vocals and the general quality of the track. I would say is very okay, but not like we're gonna win something with it. I think. Can you put your tail somewhere else other than my keyboard? That would be totally good. No, do not play with the cable. This is the headphone cable. This is not a toy. You cannot see it. He got the headphone cable stuck on his paw. Now he's like... It's... Alrighty. What are we going to say to this guy? We're going to... help! Okay. Dude. A pretty cool song. And quite some things done right. Would work on vocals and maybe a bit more lively / catchy chorus. All the best and cheers. A lot of people think or that when I say things like that, I'm actually wrong, and it's that this type of track that they want to do. They want to do a sad track. I don't know. I always I can only give feedback from my standpoint out. You know, I cannot give feedback by being somebody else, and I can just give feedback as me. And a lot of, I don't know, especially in the beginning, I got a lot of hate for you know, speaking my mind about what I thought about people's submissions, and to a certain degree I still do, but not so much as before. In the beginning, it was very hard for me to stream because a lot of people thought that like any kind of criticism was completely misplaced. But the point is, people are literally asking for my opinion. They're specifically sending it to me to have my opinion. And this is why they get my opinion. If they would send it to somebody else, they would get somebody else's opinion, I would assume. Hey Arby, by the way. My chicken recipe is ever improving. Soon I'm going to be the best like fried chicken making person on the world. It's going to be awesome. Help, I need somebody help. Not just anybody here. Yeah. All right, next song is YCS, Your Clubbing Sound. Okay. Follow Me Remix 22. We are two DJs. And we decided, Ooh. Tell us which is your favorite. And then there's a wrong email address. I don't know. Let's just listen a little bit. Just try to be the best chicken man in Austria first. Hey, yo. And hey, Ken. There's Ken. Okay, I get it. Okay, track with some very reminiscent elements that kinda make it a bit 90-ish. All the best and cheers. Sounds like it was done 30 years ago. The guys said that they are 45, you know. And this is what I talk about a lot. People kind of like make the music that they liked when they were young. The problem with that is usually time moves on, and if you cannot connect with the current vibe, you're gonna have a very hard time selling records. And Ken has a problem with his Discord. Yeah. All right. The next song is Pixel in Space by... Oh, no, it's Message by Pixel in Space. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's really hard to tell what's what, you know. Guess it's electronic. No, don't touch the mixer. Don't touch the mixer. We are not touching the mixer, no. I was in Croatia, Ken. Go, don't scratch, bad boy. Okay, this is a little bit too backgroundy. If ever there's something, you know, very urgent, you can always drop it in the Discord, or you can contact the people that are there. You know, you can contact Lottie or Yo-Yo or somebody else. We have been in Croatia for almost a week, doing bunch of meetings and working on projects, and we hope to... Well, we're gonna have some interesting news, I hope, soon. I can't get Discord. Well, then that's what you should work on first. You should literally make sure that your applications are working. It's It depends, you know. I've never heard it not working anywhere, but it's certainly possible. Okay, I'm gonna skip over this. It's very atmospheric. It's very, you know, this kind of like ambient droning electro, which chill drone. I don't know, whatever you want to call that. I'm not sure about it. Okay, track that is a little bit too chill and clubby for a radio release, but quite okay. All the best and cheers. See, so many people just only go to these platforms and submit music now because they want to get promoted. A lot of people don't even want to start working with a label, or actually have criticism. So a lot of people will just spam you with their stuff, and it's in a completely wrong format. I don't know. I think a lot of how could I say? Oh yeah, that I found out that the releases have now increased to 60,000 songs a day. I read that the other day because I'm always reading like music industry, like newsletters and shit. So now we're at the stage where we're releasing 60,000 songs a day. And BBC, the British Broadcasting Company, made an article saying that you as an independent musician can now become successful without a record label. And they posted all these numbers in their article. And I was reading through these numbers, and these numbers were saying exactly the opposite of what the article was saying. because the article was saying multiple artists have made it in DIY distribution and being an independent artist into, the charts, etc. In this year. And they, cut through the noise and were successful just by themselves. They didn't need anybody else. Saying that around 10 to 20 independent artists make it by themselves, even though it's a whole lot of work every year. But if you understand that there is 60,000 songs released every day, and you multiply that with 365, and I'm going to do that now, because that's something I wanted to talk about just briefly, because I found it to be so intriguing. You go and you go for 60,000 songs a day, and you have 365 days a year. That is 21,900,000 songs that are released every year. And out of those, 10 to 20 make it without the aid of a record label. Which means that if you are looking at your chances as an independent artist, in these 22 million songs actually, include, like all the professional releases as well, and about, 10% of the success goes to independent labels. But no matter how you turn it, if you want to be one of 10 in 22 million, so you divide that by 10, because 10 people make it, that means the chances that you are going to make it as an independent artist with DIY distribution and doing everything by yourself is 1 in 2,200,000. And BBC provided these numbers in the article, and I was like, how the fuck are you writing an article saying it's possible to make it as an independent artist, but at the same time you're saying the chance of doing so is 1 in 2.2 million? You're literally more likely to win the lottery. In many small countries, like in Austria, where the lottery is about 2 to 3 million participants every week, you're probably more likely to hit the lottery in 2 years than to make it as an indie artist with DIY services. So that to me was a very, very interesting article, because its data said everything that I kind of like knew or thought, but its writing said completely something else, which tells me that the journalist that did this has absolutely no fucking clue what they're talking about. And this is a little bit the danger of people, reading articles like that, because people are like, yeah, you can make it. I mean, if you take it on face value, of course you can make it. Your chance is just 1 in 2.2 million. Nobody in his right mind would pick up a job or a profession if they had a 1 in 2 million chance to make money of it or to become good at it. So basically what it said, what the article literally says is, you can do DIY and you can be independent, but there's pretty much no way in fucking hell that you're ever going to make it to become one of the 15 artists that make, 85% of the money nowadays. Because 100% of those are on major labels. So yeah, if you're considering becoming a musician and you're considering going fully independent, your statistical chance is 1 in 2.2 million. All I can say is wow. All I can really say is wow. Now I know that I was completely right to start this label, by the way. Because without a decent networking team behind you, it's going to be extremely difficult to go anywhere. Really, really difficult. All right, Vinny Vendramel. Pop R&B soul from Brazil. See you, Harry.
over me, and I can feel it. I can feel it. Throw these jeans up in the air, and
Up in the air.
begins to crawl. So the shower rolls her hair into everywhere. Baby, I want you to know loving you is easy as play.
Here we have a vocal problem. Pretty cool track with some good parts, which is true. But I think the thin and nasal vocals really need some work. All the best and cheers. Everybody, starts somewhere. All right, Director Level from the UK with their song Dream a Little More. I'm typing RB because I'm only doing like 5 or 6, and I don't want to set up the whole voice recognition thing. I've essentially stopped giving volumes of feedback, like doing like 80 songs a show with lots of feedback, because I just, quite frankly, I don't want to ruin my health and my arm. And on the other hand, I don't need to. And on the third hand, our I don't know, in order to have a great chance to come on board with us now, you should probably be a pretty established artist or be an extremely talented young one. Your typical, people that are submitting music that we would have taken 3 years ago are going to have a really difficult time now. Because essentially they're competing against the best of what I could pick from that in 3 years. So it's like you're going against people who are like 1 in 1,000. Oh, you done stepped it up. Yeah. How can I say, I'm now trying to improve the quality of artists on the label rather than to grow. Previously, my real goal was to grow, to have artists in every corner of the world, to have artists in various genres, etc. That is no longer so much the objective, because for every project that we could do, for every collab, for every market, we pretty much have somebody who's demonstrated over a long time that they're good. They're good. They are hardworking. A lot of the bases are covered, and in order to get in now, you'd have to be very talented as a young person, or you'd have to be already like a artist of some repute, somebody who can live off of his music and has some decent following. And this is also what we did in Croatia, by the way, this weekend. So if you want to hear more about that, let me know. A little bit of random electronic isn't really gonna do it. Oh, come on, come here. Yes. Okay, electronic track. That is a tad bit chaotic and a tiny bit random. All the best and cheers. I think if there's too much randomness, then things are difficult to control. Nina, Stupid Faces.
Never wanted to be part of your system. Always needed to ask for permission. Stop getting on my nerves with your fake smile. You actually look better when you cry. Am I being too harsh? Oh no, please excuse me. This is a love song for you. Listen closely. I'm so sick of seeing your stupid faces, begging for more attention. We'll never sign up for your nasty games. Haven't your parents taught you to sit still on your place? Sick of seeing your stupid faces.
Yeah, somebody paid for this.
Begging for more attention. We'll never sign up for your nasty games. Be quiet, sit still and behave.
Well, it's not bad. It's not totally bad.
Don't bark if you can bite. Stay in your line. You're normal, so boring, oh so special to the firelight. Oh, you think that's a joke, but I'm probably singing about you.
Somebody likes Billie Eilish, you know.
Think that you're good enough to be my competition. I'm just kidding. No one's at my level. I was being too gentle. I should educate you so you'll not be this dumb. Am I being too mean? I know I'm so sorry. Hope you don't cry yourself to sleep. I'm so sick of seeing your stupid faces, begging for more attention. We'll never sign up for your nasty games. Haven't your parents taught you to sit still on your place? Sick of seeing your stupid faces, begging for more attention. We'll never sign up for
Finally
your
something
nasty
good. I was
games. Be
about to-
quiet, sit still and behave.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of like waiting for it to go. I'm a bad guy, you know. And oh my God, I love this song. Says Meg. Okay, it falls under not bad. Yeah, I'm like, I guess I'm contacting this artist on the behest of other people that I shall not name now, on the behest of the behemoth. All right, let's just, yeah, well, okay, pretty cool track. We don't have an emo girl. She could be our emo girl, you know, whatever they call them now. E-girl, I don't know. B-girl, something. Girl that has a lot of emotions because she's in the teens. Pretty cool track. Send us an email to at countzerorecords.com and we can have a chat. Yeah. That's what we can do, you know. That's okay. Aha. Okay. What is that? Alrighty. Now you got to see my tablet. All right, I think we're done here with these things. So I am going to, and no boys will stop me to have that girl. Oh my God. Song was not good, but also not bad. I think she needs more time to improve, says Yeoman. Yeah, I think Meg is kind of like exploding in her room. So, you know, I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, what? Welcome and goodbye. Okay, guys, so this was a little bit from here, and now we're going to go to a little bit from there. We're going to open up our Discord, and we're going to see who's in the chat here with us so we can review them. First, of course, anybody who's on here. Avi the Meg, she can come over. She produces your stream. god, that is so good. What would I do without Arby? What would I do without Arby, huh? Count Zero Records is now live. Check it out. Record Label Boss is now live. Check it out. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Thanks for bumping the server live. There you go. System messages. No. Demo submission. First, let's see if we've got some kind of... If we got some kind of VIP demo. Nope. Demo submission, people can post here if they're level 2. It's a thing. So we have a demo submission room on our Discord server, and if you've sent like more than 10 messages on our Discord server, the server will give you the verified role, and then you can post in the demo submission room, just so that people that just come in and spam something can't do that. So Harry just left. Do we have anybody else in here? I think it was BC. BO Cherries or something. Are you still here? Anybody in here that dropped a demo lately? NTAB? Or anybody? Otherwise, I'll just go back and have a look at... There's BO Cherries. What's your name on the demo forum? All right, let me pull up that Discord for you. Disc. I have, where is it? Reflector. La. Okay, let's have a look at that. Let us have a look at that. Da. Okay, that's really difficult to see, is it? Yep, it is. I'm gonna hide that. Is there another window capture? Window capture 2. Ooh, submit hub. Yeah. Sadly, that isn't really great either. That is just tiny. Yeah. Okay. Better than nothing, I guess. Circus of Dead Squirrels. Oh my god. B.O. Cherries, love the show. I talk to you live on the broadcast. You listen to the new album or any others on Spotify. Circus of Dead Squirrel. We have 4 full-length there. Did I listen to your stuff already, B.O.? Probably not. Okay, then let's listen to B.O. Cherries, who dropped his album Scary Melodies, I think, is it called? And his band is Circus of Dead Squirrels. He submitted his demo on the 14th of February in our demo submission room. Well, now we're going to listen to it. Na-na! That's pretty aggressive, dude. bro? I like the slight crossover between metal and other stuffs. You know, I like the 60, like the 8-bit kind of like sound in this piece. And it's actually pretty decent metal with some other stuff in it. Probably some of the better stuff I've heard through our room here. Hey Yo-Yo, what do you think about that, Ive? What do you think about it?
$12 for a sandwich. No fries, nothing. You think to yourself, what is there, a fucking celebrity chef back there?
Oh man.
It is a very serious disease, but with the right attitude, you can fight cancer.
Fuck your flag. I'd like to see a stupid fat ass try to stop my...
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Not bad. Reminds me of my early years. Yeah, it does. Hey, so B.O. Cherry, how old are you guys in the band? What are you playing in the band? And how is your production process? Because I'm trying to figure out how many people are there and how old you are. Because the way that you play, I would say that you're not 16. And yeah, you got 4 full-length albums and a few EPs and remix albums. How long have you been a band and been playing, man? 39, so the rest of the guys. See, that's good. That makes me immediately more interested because it's a lot easier to work with people that are not kids. How many people are there in the band? Thank you, Bengal, for Wholesome. I just saw that. Thank you for a lot of pitchy for Take My Energy, and thank you, Count Zero Records, for Ally. You guys are good. That's funny. I'm giving myself enough. Been making albums for 14 years. We do pre-production at home and go to the studio to record. Been making albums. Okay, that all sounds good. How many people are you? And 2 main writers, 10 friends that help out when needed. Okay. How do you do with your gigging? Do you have a lot of gigging? Do you do gigging? Do you not do gigging? How's that going? Mumbo Jerry. Mumbo Jerry. La 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 la. Where am I gonna stick you where I don't forget about you? La 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 la. There you go. Just got back together after a long hiatus. Oh my fucking god! What did you say about it? Hiatus, hyena, hyena, hi Nina. We are on a hiatus. On a hiatus. What? You're in a what? Okay, let's go with let's crop this shit a little bit, and we can make it possibly a little bit bigger. Crop the shit a little bit. Wow. By the way, I'm a great singer, and everybody knows that. So bear with me. Yeah, he still can't see shit. Right, let's just leave it open, to see that. Okay, haven't figured out touring yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not so bad. Hold on, let me. That's. Who's the guy singing, by the way? Chris. There, I could definitely see a little bit of improvement going on. Do. Yeah. I think that we could turn this into a commercial sound that people would want to hear. I think there's enough talent there to warrant probably talking. I'm the guitar player and main writer. That's very good. See, what I think about all of this is that you probably have enough experience to do all of that music. The writing is good. It has some elements in there that are a little bit different. It's very kind of like tough and a little bit, chaotic. And I think that if you were to go a little bit more structured, you could go towards like Rammstein and other people who are more on the like commercial metal side. That works really well. Just a little less randomness and a little bit more structure, and you'll probably have something at your hands that would be good. Yeah, I think it's good. I think that we should definitely talk about it. And usually this never happens. I've never had anybody that posted a demo in our demo room, and I was actually good enough to talk to them. So yeah, I'm gonna talk with you on Discord. Probably that's the easiest way to see if there's something that we can do together. Yeah. The point is that, bands always have their own dynamic. Many times we get to the point to where we are like, yeah, this band will be interesting. And then there's two people that really would like to get signed and do something. And then there's two people that really would hate to. And then there's two people who want to do nothing else than what they're doing now. So the way that we usually have it is that we sign the main writers of the band, and the rest are kind of like supporting people. I did sign a band with 5 people before, and that did not go very well. They were one of the few bands to where every single member signed, and they took a 2-year back and forth course as they were trying to figure out what they wanted, and they changed their opinion 180 degrees, I think at least 10 times. And in the end, that band is undirectable, and unless they figure out what the fuck it is they want to do, no amount of talent is actually going to move them anywhere, because they're going 2 steps forward and 2 steps back because people want different things. So, there's this component with the band, but interesting, definitely interesting. You have experience. I would say yes. I'm gonna. How am I going to do? La 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 la. Where is what I'm looking for? I don't know. I think it's for. What is it? There's a secret link that we sent to people, and then they can get on a secret web page. And yep, there it is. There it is. Secret web page for the win. Let me send this to you. Let me send this to you. Let me send this to you. I'll send you a message. And it'll smell like some poo. Okay, let me turn this off. I'm gonna wave to you. And then I'm gonna send you that link that nobody can see. La 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 la. Alrighty, there you go. Alright. You super new to Discord, that's okay, that's no problem. You just click the link and it will get you into a meeting organizer where you can pick a time and date to or set up a video call. You can do that by yourself, you can do it with your friend, doesn't matter. And then you'll get on a video call with me and we'll talk about shit, you know? Yeah, I think so. Yep, there you go. Decent effort you leveled up to. RPT what? Reading all this discussion through the lens of a 30 mind is hilarious. Just say. Okay, so that was the first. Look, I'm listening to the first song in the demo room and it's actually not bad. Okay, interesting. Who else is in here? Who else is in here? 2110. Okay. Let's listen to some stuff. I'm going to scroll all the way. No, I'm not going to scroll all the way up. I already listened to all this stuff. All right, what we got in there? We got B.O. Cherries, who we just listened to. And I'm going to talk with him and see if we can turn him into the next Rammstein or something. Probably a little bit harder. We don't really have anything in that intensity. But generally. And Snoogie finished his album. Yeah, Snoogie was talking with me, and I think he never got back to me about what he wanted. And this is like, you know, it's artists figuring out what they want is actually a huge part of the conversation that we have. More than I think that a lot of artists believe we're going to talk a lot artistically. But you know, I talk a lot with them about life, because people that work will always get to where they need to be. The question that you have to ask them, you know, are they going to be working? And a lot of people at this point believe they can make it on their own. That is 1000% not possible. Unless you're somebody who's extremely crafty and a good manager and advertiser. So you're like gifted outside of being an artist. It's not going to happen for you. If you're a really good marketer, if you're a really good manager, organizer, and you do that for yourself for 10 years, it could absolutely happen. But the fact is that most artists just aren't managers. And you literally have to become your own manager. And I have to say one thing. If you're such a good manager that you can take an artist from unsupported, independent artist to somebody who makes it in the world of music, I would want that manager to work with us, because then you're an amazing manager. Probably that would be the more valuable skill that you have than you actually making music, because the people that can take qualified artists and bring them to the next level are extremely valuable. Why? Because there's 60,000 songs released every day, but there is only a handful of people who manage artists. compared to the amount of people there are that want to be artists. So the rare resource is really not the artist, it's actually the manager and the system, the network, that kind of stuff. People don't really want to hear this, but it's kind of true. People will always want to be, it's all about the skill and stuff, but it's totally not. It's all about the money and the management and how good you are in these things, Alrighty, NTAB Tame. NTAB was on here a while ago. He or she, I forgot. Let's just listen in what they sent. Alright.
What these bitch ass people all they wanna hate on you. They don't give a fuck about you, they'll try to face you. They don't wanna see you up, they just wanna hate you. They don't wanna see you get money, they don't wanna see you pay too. So they have to be the one trying to hate you.
Not bad. A little bit like nasal vocals. But
I'ma show my mama I'm doing great, I'ma make it.
yeah, they got the nasal thing going on. Not like cool nasal like Eminem, but like 12-year-old nasal.
She wanna be with me, she wanna hate on me, now she wanna lick on me. Ever since I told her I fucked her, now she wanna play.
Okay, yeah, there's some vocal training that's needed for that. Other than that,
She won't bug now she wanna go down, now she wanna run up, now she wanna play now. So
yeah, there's gonna be for NTAB, since the stuff isn't so bad, I would definitely go with some vocal training, and I would essentially start with making noise, never through the nose. That doesn't even that can never happen. That can never happen. I was not going. It's always got to be like, that can never happen, that can never work, that can never happen, that can never work. You essentially are not breathing through your nose at all. It's something that he should do, because his pitch is too high. All right, next one, Leghost 77, Crystal. So many people sending tracks. Send in the tracks. But to finish it, Snoogie, I'm sure Snoogie, RB, I'm sure he's gonna DIY release it. So, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna listen to it. I'm just equally sure that nothing's gonna come of it, because he's a nice guy, but he's so doubtful and undecided, and people like that don't get anywhere in the music industry. In the music industry, you have to be a savage. And Tall Cheesecake says, such a cool Austrian guy. Really? Thank you very much. I like cheesecake. Okay. Yeah, it's just... Okay, that's too rudimentary. Not gonna go with this. Harry, who's not here anymore. I think, but Harry is like Muzak or Muzik. All right, let's just. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Oh yeah, he was that French guy, French Canadian, I think. Also pretty unique shit. Yeah, I would listen to and this desire to find one song on Harry's LP that has like a catchy quality for the genre. That would be, wow, so many songs. Not bad, but not totally feeling it. but he had to go, so I'm gonna give him feedback next time. I'm gonna feed him next time. Ash Adams, I have this song. Fuck the bitch. Oh man. Okay, let us hear this his song. Ash Adams.
It's a chili made.
You didn't know how to handle the truth. The truth being I'm so much better than you. Giving up early, couldn't see it through. Need some proof, well okay, let's take a fucking review. Last 9 months of my life.
I would say talented young boy singer that needs some more vocal training, but could possibly be.
I've been living nice, you've been stuck inside. I chose to roll the dice. I just wanna tell you that that friend ain't gonna help you. She gon'
Yeah. So there's some definite things to where he needs some help, but I do think that he has promise. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's NTAB again. Voye Assassin sent his song Disrespect.
Jack, bet you see the J, stopping these grounds. How it goes is yours to take. Know some shit about me, yo, really now does he? See the million.
Very thin vocals there.
I'm feeling this, no more healing this. Making some changes at the grave. That goes to my brothers. A lot of times they ain't breaking. Shouts to T-Dog.
Yeah, vocals.
Bitches, they be looking right at me. Dead eye contact, bitch, right back. Ain't no rhythms that break it.
Yep, would definitely work on the vocals first. Would definitely work on the vocals first. Vocals. Voco. This is Corrupt Khan.
728, yeah, my waking up at PM. I look on my phone, left your business out there. I could care.
Look, this kind of like, I don't know, very young boy vocals supported by some general vocal effects, kind of like sounding like Criss Cross did in the 90s. You know, I'm not sure that works, you know. I know a lot of young rappers have a little bit of a problem that their adult voice hasn't really came in yet, and they sound like kids. But you can train with that, you know. It's difficult. It's difficult when something sounds too much like a kid. Your only demographic is going to be other kids. That could work potentially really well on TikTok, and places where very young people go, but you're going to have a huge problem in the 18 plus segment, which is generally the people that, you know, that are also really important, 18 to 25. Criss Cross, there's a group I haven't heard about in a minute. Yes, exactly what I thought about when I heard this kid. That was a minute. They're old. They're like grown-ups now. They're not doing, you know, wearing the clothes backwards anymore. What was I saying? Yeah, 18 to 25, it's going to be difficult. So generally, like kid rappers usually don't translate very well to RB. I used to wear my clothes backwards in middle school. So good. So good. So good. Man, I never did. But I had some interesting haircuts and everything, you know. I think Criss Cross is one of the things I have on vinyl, you know. Let me think about it. Did I buy it when I went to the States? Nope. I think I bought it when I went to Greece one summer. Not sure. Somewhere I got them. It was some kind of basement shop. like basement record store, small one, where they had all kinds of hip hop music that, 5 people in Europe liked at that time. The Mac Daddy and the Daddy Mac. I mean, come on. But I don't think RB anybody other than the two of us is gonna, know what we're talking about. All right. So yeah, kids. Usually they get better when they grow up. They get better chances when they grow up. And this is Taihi with his song Taish. I don't know, it's so difficult because... No, it's Taish with the song Vision featuring Nobody. Sorry.
Blurry my vision, I had it backwards, came for a round. Blurry my vision,
Yeah, no. See, a lot of these kids have huge vocal problems because they know I'm the Miggity Mac Daddy. That's right. I think I picked it up at the same time when I picked up Das FX, which was also a really good album. And I think that Criss Cross was better than people gave him credit for, because at the time when they came out, people were kind of like making fun of him. But I think they had a very stable producer, and the songs were actually pretty well produced, I never knew why people were hating on them. I mean, of course they were kids and they were singing stupid shit, But I thought to myself, wow, there's a producer who's running these kids pretty well, Yeah, at that time I was listening to that. I was listening to a lot of Das FX, Lords of the Underground, Black Sheep. Well, no, Gangstar was still called Gangstar, not Guru and Josh or something. And, kind of like old school stuff. They started a culture. Yeah, they did.
Sight spent, we're right on your vibe. On my desire, sneak in the empire, breeze so.
Okay, yeah. I think a lot of kids that want to be rappers, etc., actually have more of a problem with vocals rather than music.
Critic on the track.
Jealous cause I'm on the job. Angry cause I wouldn't.
Yeah. I think a lot of these kids are doing really creative productions. Because a lot of this stuff sounds very self-produced, but I think it's pretty creative, they're doing, but they're completely lacking vocals. And I think that's because a lot of these kids have been training extensively with, Fruity Loops. Sorry, it's called FL Studio now. And other DAW software, and are actually doing a fairly good job in producing their stuff. But they have not spent any time being a vocalist, and I've usually never had any kind of training. So their production capabilities are good, for their age, and their vocal abilities are like horrible. And this is why you have all these kids that are doing like choir, church choir or school choir or something. They're killing it with vocals, but they can't write a song to save their lives. And sometimes I wish that some choir kids would get together with some of the producer kids. That would make that would make a good thing. But the choir people are usually singing different genres. It's usually like praising and gospel and that kind of stuff, And then they get really trained in gospel, and then they have a really hard time translating from gospel to pop. Because you can always hear that gospel singing. By the way, same problem opera singers have when they're trying to do pop. Next one is the Nubis. Why is El the Nubis? And Arby says, I don't. If I ever got rid of my cross-colored jeans in church. Yeah, same thing. You know, the vocals were very. This is generally a criticism that you can, like, if you know that the artist is below 20, or not, like under 18, 90% of the time their vocals will be like a 2 or a 3, like very bad. But I'm not entirely sure that they realize that. I did, and so I just simply used samples or had somebody else sing. And then people said, "Oh, that's a great track," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not singing on it." Why would I sing? You know, what the fuck? And here's Phasmorphic Demons. Yeah, when you had kids like Ken, I'm sure Ken was playing the guitar and singing. But even though, you know, even somebody who's such a great songwriter and extremely skilled guitar player like Ken, I would say that he had the most struggles with his vocals, you know, which have graduated to being something really good. I like Ken's vocals. He's got a good voice now, you know, rough country voice, blues voice, really good. But you know, he told me that, I think that was the most of the journey. I think his biggest talent is definitely playing and songwriting. But I think that every musician has things that they're really good at, but other things that are only good. Let's just say they're only good, and then you have to work on these, or do like me and just completely, you know, put them aside and say, you know, I'm not good in singing. Somebody else is going to do that for me.
I don't know where I am. I don't know if I'm alright. I don't wanna sell my soul.
Oh, by the way, when I had my band when I was young, I had a 15-year-old girl singing for me, and everybody who heard her said that she was so extremely talented, and she later became one of the more famous Austrian singers, and had her solo career. But she also had some kind of a little bit of a troubled journey, because when she was singing for my band, she was singing what she kind of like wanted. But she quickly came in touch with some bigger labels and producers, and they kind of like made her sing things that she didn't want to sing. So for years, she had to sing things she didn't like, and that kind of like made her image weird to people, because she would be the singer that does these things and also does these things, you know, and it was nothing alike, you know. It was quite a widespread, because she herself was kind of like into rock, metal. It was very progressive singing, maybe Pink-esque, etc. And people in the commercial industry wanted her to sing like Schlager and, you know, traditional music and that kind of stuff, because it was selling. And at the best, put on a dirndl and some stupid hat or something, you know. Yeah, I don't know. She's still out there. I'm pretty sure that she can't remember me anymore. But I followed her over the years because I claim for myself that I was the one who discovered her. And I was like, wow, this girl is extremely talented. I don't know why I never followed up on it, but it's difficult. She was 15 and we were like 18 or something. And, you know, it wasn't the business that was going on at that time. When you're young, things are difficult. I know exactly what happened now, actually. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that story, but the band that I had was actually doing really well. But one guy quit. One guy emigrated to the United States. And the third guy said, if one guy quits and one guy emigrates, it's no use. And from one day to the next, we were about to go on tour as the starters for a bigger band. And from one day to the next, the band was all over. I was like, what the fuck? I can remember I'm standing there, and 3 days ago, I was about to make decisions that would facilitate me, going on tour with that more important band. And 3 days later, there isn't a band that I have anymore, and there's no way I can perform anything. And I never called a guy back that asked me and us to go on tour with his bigger band. That was it. I was super depressed. I was like, what the fuck? I just spent like 2 or 3 years working with this band, and then from one day to the next it falls apart because, and from then on, by the way, I've never worked with a band again, like me as a person. From then on, I work by myself because I figured that you cannot leave your career up to somebody else, because people will change in life. People will do things in life that you have no control over, and they might destroy your career just because they simply don't care. Because I was thinking about it as a career, definitely, but a lot of people weren't. All right. Road Diamonds.
Tell me, what am I supposed to do for the road to be good to you? Night and day, just work, no play. Make the problems just fade away. A road diamond, a road diamond, a road diamond.
Pressure from the road, that's
Yeah, no. Vocals, always the same. Juskiai. Reality Dreaming Beautiful. Let's hear it.
Often I'm upset, sometimes it feels like I am dead. I'm gonna be and I'm upset.
Yeah, vocals. Alright, Road Diamonds, that's the same song again. N-Tab Lessons, I think
What these bitch ass people are up, they just wanna hate you. They don't wanna see you again, might be the one trying to take me. They don't wanna.
Yeah, same thing again. Okay, Cancer. Oh, Harry. Yeah, Harry posted some more songs. Okay, he wanted to give people really weird vibes, so that he definitely accomplished some weird vibes. Lottie is like, what? Yeah, man. It is crazy. Let me check out. We're going to go to the next room, to the Promote Your Music room. I'm just going to work it backwards. We got some people in here, and the people in the Promote Your Music room have not grabbed themselves the permission to post in the demo room. So people kind of like throw a little bit in there, like their stuff really unplanned. So let's kind Oh man, okay. People kind of like throw stuff in there,
You'll hear that is kind of like what's happening there,
Yeah, a lot of it is just like, wow, and you're thinking to yourself,
Back on your bullshit. How you like to push it. Got me feeling so stupid. Cause I'm misunderstood. I'm only human. Sometimes I can't see if things are illusion. But tricks won't get me. And I guess I proved it. Saturday night got us thriving. Sunday night we end up fighting. Monday I give you your time. Then Tuesday it all seems alright. Just cause you coming full circle.
Driving me crazy, how you my baby, then you just betrayed me. I should've listened to my brain, cause I knew that you'd hate me.
Okay. I think this room is definitely a little like a step down, but everybody starts somewhere. Wow.
I don't know what to do in my life. Talk shit, I'ma fight like mine. I just wanna get some sleep, then I never wake up.
You see the dancing Lego man? Oh, it's Roblox. Is it Roblox or Lego?
I'ma fight like mine. I just wanna get some sleep, then I never wake up. Shut the fuck up, I'ma play some Roblox. Bitch, you calling me, she ain't even my type. I'm so fucking bored, I just wanna fucking kill you, noobs and nothing, turning them into pieces. Buying all this shit on one, yeah, I'm a fucking reckless. Like so.
All right, somebody's asking me how to send tunes. Okay, so you can join us on our Discord server. If you don't know where the Discord server is, it's discord.gg/ccr, or you can go to recordlabelboss.com, the link that's below here, and there's a link to our Discord server. And on our Discord server, we have various rooms that are called Show Us Your Music. And depending on how long you are on the server, you can place your music in these rooms and we will listen to it. But of course, we also have a professional system for that. It's called demosubmission.com. So you can go to demosubmission.com and upload your songs there as well. We will be working with Demo Submission, which we're currently beta testing a lot more in the future. You know, these are the options. Demosubmission.com and our Discord server. Personally, you know, I do both. Because they're both free. It's not, there's optional services on every service, but anybody who I'm reviewing here hasn't paid a dime, because that's not really what it's about. Somebody get these kids a producer. I mean, yeah. And Ken says he's gonna have a seizure with a. What? You don't want to?
I just wanna end it. But when it's crashes, bitches is so jealous. She's so ugly, even she is wearing makeup. Ew, don't have time for you. We playing Black Ops. I don't know what to do in my life. Talk shit. I'ma fight like mine. I just wanna get some sleep, then I never wake up. Shut the fuck up. I'ma play some Roblox. I don't know what to do in my life. Talk shit.
Yeah, what can I say? It definitely tells you. No, it definitely tells you that kid does have some skills, you know. It's I wouldn't say it's a finished artist, but you know, if you're 13 and you can do that, you're not bad. And here's something for Ken. This song is a country song. It's called Never Wake Up.
I'ma fight like mine. I just wanna get some sleep, then I never wake up. Shut the fuck up, I'ma play some Roblox.
That's really good.
Only lame niggas say that shit.
I'm just doing this for Ken. Going to hurt you. Okay, let's rewind this.
I don't know what to do in my life. Talk shit. I'ma fight like mine. I just wanna get some sleep, then I never wake up. Shut the fuck up. I'ma play some Roblox. I don't know what to do in my.
Princess Chicky would listen to this for freaking hours. Yeah, I know. Dude, this dancing dude and the song.
Shit, I'ma fire like mine. I just wanna get some sleep, then I never wake up. Shut the fuck up, I'ma play some Roblox. Bitch, you calling me, she ain't even my type. I'm so fucking.
That's exactly what I'm saying, you know? Take this guy like 3 years further with decent training, and they're gonna make like viral music for TikTok. I mean it, you know. I mean, I'm not kidding about this. Actually, it could be background music for a makeup show. Yeah, that would be so great. I think Ken would really enjoy that. Yeah, but you know, there's a lot of diamonds in the rough. But the fact is that most of these kids that do this quit for various reasons, you know. It's just life happens to them. It's kind of like what happened to me and a lot of people, it happens to them. So they spend their like younger days until they're 18 kind of like trying to do music, and then they go to college or they start working, and that was that, you know. And the ones that don't, the ones that stay with music are, you know, the minority. And then sometimes one of them develops into something.
Time to return to my crutch. Cigarettes and split wrists. Cause life, it turns and it twists.
Yeah. Okay, Jusky Ties, Hero Diamonds, Mario Kart. Okay, let's listen to that. Mario Kart Coconut Mall type beat. Ay. Shit. Yeah, sounds like the stuff I did when I started. Man, this is just... that was a while ago. Okay. Clay the King. This might be an actual song.
Starting to question you and me. Done with all this trickery. Why can't it just be you and me? You gotta bring in our...
Okay, the singing here it's just not good enough yet. Okay, I'm gonna skip over that. Next one is Voe Assassin, Patience. Yeah.
Talk about patience, your pussies are maybe a youngin', but I ain't no rookie. Eating them all like some cookies. Whip it up.
Yeah, vocals. Yeah, it's like vocals. It's always the same. It's like 99%. It's the same reason why things aren't working out for them. It's really mostly the same. And interesting that they all want to sing. I'm not sure why. I would just have somebody sing who actually can. For example, I would have Arbitrator like do the fried chicken. Or me, because we're both like fried chicken people. And I wouldn't let Lottie do the cooking or the music. I would let her do the dancing, you know, because she's a dancer. So I would let everybody do what they can, and you know, that. I don't know. I think a lot of people haven't figured it out. I think a lot of people are trying to collab, and I saw a bunch of guys like trying to collab on our server with like sending stuff back and forth. It's just that a lot of these kids are so young, they don't have any network to call upon. You know, they have a very hard time. Like, I know I always say just get a vocalist, which if you've been doing this for a while, you can. But if you're sitting by yourself at home with a computer and you're 13, you know, getting a vocalist isn't going to be easy. You know, it's going to be difficult. And Arbitrator says, when do we see Lottie dance? Well, soon. We were thinking that, you know, as soon as she would come here to the studio, we would make a recording and she would show us her various dances that she did at college there. You know, she was like a dance college person. Very nice, good dancing. Yeah. Gnarly the Fallen Moon People. Okay, yeah, I'm only 20% sure. Yeah, all right, let's get it, Lottie. That's right. I'm not sure if she can do the thing with the pole, you know. She did some kind of other dancing, and I always forget what it was. Like foxtrot or something? No, it wasn't foxtrot. The Billy Bob, the Jimmy Job, something. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Yeah, huh? What?
What?
What you say, huh?
What you say, huh?
Huh? Then we gonna make it. Yeah. I hope that we make it. Yeah. Huh? She said she gonna make it. Yeah. Huh? So I'ma make.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good, Pops. It's gonna be a little while before, you know, you're gonna blow up. It's gonna be a little while. Hey, Yo-Yo really liked that song.
Climbing the hill, passing the fields, passing the mill, laying the grass.
Oh, this guy's just singing Hard Pan to the right.
Life's going better, only uphill. Back on my grind, up in my skill, turning the fire, keeping my oaths. I ain't no liar. Look at the idols, them I admire. Follow my footsteps, trip on my wire, listen them fiends.
Well, what can I say?
Kicking it back, I had a heart attack, fell in love.
And I think, you know, it's going to be an interesting stream. We're going to call it the Lottie dancing stream, where she's going to show us her dancing capabilities.
Cut the strings, notes like they was attached. Then you win and fucking did.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me hear that up a little bit so we can turn it off. Yeah.
Did that like get it grass, call me out like Motorola. I'ma tell your ass to come on over, leave you posted up like a post.
It's been a ride today, hasn't it?
I'm done. I'm so done. I tell you that I'm done with getting drowning in a bottle in the cloud.
Yeah, it's mostly the vocals for these kids, you know. A lot of these songs are like totally okay. Not like I wouldn't say, you know, they're over the top or anything. But compared to the vocals, the songs are pretty good. Wow, so many songs. All right, guys. I'm going to go back because there's a song we haven't listened to. I'm pretty sure that we really need to hear this one here.
I don't know what to do in my life. Talk shit, I'ma fight you like mine. I just wanna get some sleep, then I never wake up. Shut the fuck up, I'ma play some Roblox. I don't know what to do in my life. Talk shit, I'ma fight you like mine. I just wanna get some sleep, then I never wake up. Shut the fuck up, I'ma play some Roblox. Bitch, you calling me, she ain't even my type. I'm so fucking bored, I just wanna fucking killing noobs and nursing her, turning them into pieces. Buying all this shit at one, yeah, I'm a fucking reckless. Like so endless, I just wanna end it. But my looks precious, bitches is so jealous. She's so ugly,
I'm going to Ken wants to take a hostage.
Don't have time for you, we
Never Wake Up. Yep, I think it's pretty good. And I think that we should totally talk. Kitaro posted that. Not sure if it's by that person. They just posted it in here. But, you know, maybe Ken would like to do a collab here.
Wake up, shut the fuck up, I'ma play some Roblox. I don't know what to do in my life. Talk shit, I'ma fight you like mine. I just...
Yep. And I hear that Roblox is really popular with the younger ones, you know, playing Roblox. But it's a creative thing, isn't it? I mean, you get the design stuff and change stuff. It's not so bad. And I'm always very enthusiastic and happy to see how many young kids are doing music with their DAWs, you know, with their software more than ever before. And I think that's good. You know, a lot of people making music is a good thing, even if they're not, you know, they're not going to be the next Ken Tucker. Lenny, Kenny. But, you know, they're it's better than, you know, being on the street and doing some dumb stuff. Doing music is always good. You know, I'm petting here my little tiger because he's being very, very demanding. If he wasn't so full of hair because it's spring, you know, he's losing all of his hair. And there's like wads of hair coming off of him. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here for today. I still have a bunch of stuff to catch up on since I came back from Croatia. And I still haven't talked about the collaboration and what we were going to do. I think I'm going to talk about that the next time. Which is going to be, I don't even know what day of the fucking week it is. It's Wednesday, which is going to be on Friday. So let's do a little bit of a talk show on Friday. I just really wanted to get the music done. I'm still not done, by the way, though. But I just got so much music there, and I wanted to get that done. And on Friday, we're going to talk a little bit about this upcoming collab, about the possibly upcoming artist. And I'm a little bit more comfortable talking on Friday. Maybe I'll hear something back from the artist in question because we have a contract out, and if she signs it, then we'll talk about it on the show, and then we'll talk about a upcoming collab that I think is totally great, which collects a lot of people from the industry, and is a very good team with a lot of very good artists, very good songwriter, very good producer, very good promoter, and they're wanting to do a song that I'm not entirely sure if I would pick. But anyway, if you want to know more about this upcoming collaboration, then join me again on Friday for Record Label Boss. We'll review some music together and we'll talk about our upcoming project that we've been working on and some new stuff. I want to thank you all for being with me. If you want to follow me or know more about the show or label, go to recordlabelboss.com. I just recently made that website. There isn't a whole lot there other than a few pieces of merch and some links, but I got tired of mentioning my links all the time, so I put them all there. So there will be the links to Discord, YouTube, etc., where you can watch the show, where you can get in touch with me. Join us on the Discord. It's a great community. There's about 600 people there now. There's about 200 people online at every time. There's lots of musicians. There's lots of producers. There's lots of all kinds of music people. So definitely do join us on the Discord. If you give me a thumbs up on the Reddit, it will be much appreciated. I love you all, and I'll see you again on Friday. Kenny is like, I fixed my Discord. I'm not entirely sure how you did that. And he's already spamming crap. Oh, man. Thank you so much for being on Record Label Boss, everybody. And I'll see you again on Friday at 2000 Central European Time. Meanwhile, please come join us on the Discord. and have some fun with us. We are on Reddit and Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else. If you want to send us your songs, go to the Discord or the demosubmission.com. Thanks for being with me on another show. I'll see you again on Friday. I love you all, and I'll be back soon. All the best and cheers. Hey, I didn't say decent effort today. Decent effort. Thank you all for being on, dudes. And I'm gonna throw this cat off. He's so full of hair. Oh my god.
Your whole me feels like forever.